You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. The 3 words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote, stink, stank, stunk.
It kind of helps I have a cold right now. That makes my voice seem a little bit deeper. Hello everyone, welcome back to another supplemental here on Home Media Reviews. We're taking a look at another copy of Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The only Grinch adaptation that means anything. All you Jim Carrey fans out there, nah, this one's better. I'm not even going to mention the Benedict Cumberbatch version because I don't know anyone who's a fan of that. Well, Hope is kind of a fan of that. I think she likes that movie ironically just to mess with me. But this is my version of the Grinch. This is the version I grew up with. It's the version that I have loved since childhood. It's the version that my dad loves. This is his favorite Christmas movie ever, right next to Christmas Vacation. And this Blu-ray is the definitive way to watch this animated feature. Well, TV special, I guess. Kind of the same thing with Frosty the Snowman. I keep wanting to call these movies when they're television specials. But yeah, Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. We looked at this a few years ago on Home Media Reviews. We might have looked at this the same time we did Frosty the Snowman. I can't remember, but it's been a little bit since we took a look at the dear old Grinch here. Unlike Frosty the Snowman, I didn't really watch the Grinch too much as a kid. I liked Frosty more, so I watched that one more as a child. But just like Frosty, I had a VHS copy of How the Grinch Stole Christmas that belonged to my dad, which he gave to me when I was a kid to watch. And I couldn't find it back when we did The Grinch on Home Media Reviews. So, on that fateful day that I went down into my basement to hunt for the Frosty the Snowman VHS, I also found my 1994 VHS release of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Yeah, this is the version that rotated around in my house for a long time. We actually watched this more on TV than we did Frosty for some odd reason. I don't know why. I guess my parents forgot that they had this, because I would always be like, hey, let's pop in the Grinch VHS. My dad's like, no, it's on TV tonight. We don't need that. Like, okay, but we don't have to be at the house at a certain time to watch it on TV. We can watch it whenever we want. Nah, son, quit that with your newfangled VHS technology. We're going to watch the Grinch on TV the way God intended. My dad sounded nothing like that when I was a kid, but that's my impression. Sorry, Dad, if you ever watch this video. We got Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas up there at the top in the classic Grinch / Dr. Seuss font. It looks way better than this font over here. I like that more. Narrated by Boris Karloff. There's the Grinch himself going down into the chimney in that iconic shot from the movie. Although, why is Whoville in the background? He's in Whoville when he's going into the chimney here. Why is it all the way back there? Is he just robbing some random person who lives right outside of Whoville? I just now noticed that. MGM home video down there at the bottom. Spine, MGM logo again. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. VHS hi-fi product number. I'll show you the top before I forget. There it is. The back features a screenshot of the Grinch scowling at Max. Barcode there. We have a blurb about the TV special, and then we have your cast and crew information down there. Your running time is 26 minutes, color 1966, not rated, blah, blah, blah. MGM logo, Turner Broadcasting logo down there, and a whole bunch of legalese, and then there's the Grinch again staring at all the legalese. He's thinking, yes, legalese. I will bury the Who's in legalese. Then they'll never see me coming to steal Christmas. Maybe that should be the sequel, How the Grinch Buried the Who's in Legalese. And then, there's your sticker label, looking quite aged. It's got a little stain there, but that's okay. You see it's the MGM logo up there at the top, and then How the Grinch Stole Christmas there, and FBI warning and all that stuff. You guys know the drill at this point. VHS release. Gonna show some footage for it here. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
And they'll sing, and they'll sing, and they'll sing, 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 sing. And the more the Grinch thought of this "Who Christmas Sing," the more the Grinch thought, I must stop this whole thing. But for 53 years I put up with it now. I must stop Christmas from coming.
And they're hanging their stockings, he snarled and sneered. Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here. That's how I feel when, like, August rolls around. Like, August through November go by in, like, the blink of an eye. My parents always said that time goes by faster as you age. I didn't realize that till I got in my 20s. These last few years, woof, like, gone. The minute that I got out of high school, like, whew, it's all gone. It's just a blur. But wasn't that some good VHS footage? I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you guys liked this supplemental on How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I'm not sorry to any Jim Carrey fans out there who I offend by saying that this adaptation is better. If you're watching this on the day that it airs, a few hours from now, we're having another supplemental air on my channel. It's not for Home Media Reviews, it's for the sister series of this show, Thomas and Friends Home Media Reviews. So, if you're a fan of both, stick around. You'll be getting a second video later on today. Thank you all so very much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Good night, everybody.